What's up, folks? So, look, I'm excited to talk about this film because the reason why I'm excited to talk about it is because I literally had no expectations. I knew nothing about it. Knew nothing about it when it was on the film festival circuit last year. I knew nothing about it when it was going to be released. I knew nothing about this film. I had not heard from it from anybody or anything up until recently, where a buddy told me. He said, "Hey, you should check this film out. It is good." So, with that being said, initially I had no expectations at all, and no expectations is great because when you have like low expectations, like, oh well, you kind of have that expectancy of like it's going to be bad, and however it turns out is however it turns out. But when you have no expectations at all, it's just like nothing about, no background, you just going to it pretty much blind. And there's nothing better than when you're reviewing a film and you go into it blind and you come out smiling, because this was absolutely a treat. I love this film. It was really well put together. All About Who You Know, which was originally titled Who You Know, just released on video on demand yesterday as of May 13th, 2020, for all your video purchasing platforms, iTunes and etc. So you can purchase it there and check it out. It is a phenomenal film, and it's really crazy because I love independent films, and there's nothing better than when you just get one of those really, really good ones. And maybe I would have had an opportunity to see it at a film festival, but obviously because of things going on in the world, everything's canceled and I didn't. But the fact that something gets released, you get to catch it on video on demand, and it's just amazing. It brings a smile to my face, and I really hope you guys check it out. Now, the one thing I religiously never do is reading other people's reviews. But I did break my rule this time, and I did look at some reviews. And the reason why I looked at reviews is because I was wondering, like, whoa, has anybody been talking about this? And yes, when I looked at the reviews, there were some reputable ones, then there were some unreputable ones. And the most that stuck out to me was the unreputable ones. And one that really, really stuck out to me was this one, and specifically why I'm bringing it up is because I want to tell you guys that I totally disagree with it, was it saying that I watched 20 minutes of it and then I was done. And I'm here to tell you guys, although this movie is an hour and 47 minutes long, stick it out, because it does start slow. I will give you that. But it truly comes full circle. As and I'm thinking in my head, I'll tell you in a second, but it truly comes full circle as you stick it out, because it's a really phenomenal film. And the reason why I was laughing at full circle, because truly the theme of this movie is the Circle Game. Circle Game, a song by Jody Mitchell. If you've ever heard of the legendary Jody Mitchell, literally must have wrote that song for this movie, or this movie was for that song. I would love to know if the producer and Jody Mitchell have some past that we don't know about, because I'm telling you, they are so synonymous with each other throughout this entire film. And with that being said, just like the song, a really good piece of art with a great message in it. The canvas was laid and it was painted. It was a masterpiece. And I know masterpiece is high praise, but when it comes really to what I feel like the art of what independent films try to encompass, the body and audiences tries to reach, I felt like this aimed for it and successfully captivated what it wanted to do. Sure, there was minor problems that I had with this film, but nonetheless, I feel like it did exactly what it wanted to do, and I'm very, very much satisfied with that. But this film, so let me break this film down to you really quick. So Cole, who's a 22-year-old young man, him and his best friend, they did all they want to do is grow up, and they want to be screenwriters. They are ready to hit Hollywood, and their whole life has just really been encompassed about writing, screenwriting. And, the two of them, everything they do is a play, is a scene, is an episode. I mean, they get together and they're just going for it. And I mean, it's some great chemistry that goes on. And I love it too, because even as a child who just really did not have aspirations to pursue this type of career, even me and my boys used to like get in scenarios where we would just be like, yeah, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that way, but they're acting it out. So it was like really cool, because I was just like, look, that's just them pursuing their dreams as kids to the utmost degree and really putting their effort into it. And so I like that. And I never really realized that's probably the process of what screenwriters actually does. So I think that was just really, really good. So with that being said, you know, he is really, he's you know, Cole is really trying to take a chance in meeting Haley. Haley is the daughter of the idol of his idol screenwriter. So he figures if he gets in with Haley, he gets the opportunity to meet her father, which ultimately gives him a leg within the business. He has a whole scheme going. And at the same time, Haley got a whole scheme going too. And at the same time, the family, Haley and her father, got a whole plethora of problems behind them. And at the same time, Cole has a whole set of problems with him. And at the same time, Cole's best friend has a whole set of... It's a lot going on. And although it sounds super problematic, it all comes full circle. Because at some point, everyone looks themselves in the mirror and they have to figure out, are they the problem? What is the problem? And the only way you're getting better with the problem is realizing what the problem is. So again, this has a lot of good messages in it. Again, the cast, a small tight niche group of people, about 5 or 6 people are credited to this film. They do a tremendous job. The main actor and actresses, they're like 22, 23. They're super young and they do a phenomenal job. And I think the best part is that they have, don't get me wrong, they have good work in the past, even awarded for some of the work they've done in the past. But I think what's really truly embodies the essence of an independent film is the fact that like actors and actresses really get to show their versatility outside of what they would typically get to do. If you ask me, I feel like there's probably a better relationship with you know, the directors and producers and along with the actors, so that everyone really gets what they want out of this. You know, they get to pitch their idea, they get to add to it. I feel like the chemistry is just a little bit more organic, and you get to see a lot of the rawness in that independent film. So I think, you know, considering some of the projects that they worked on before, and I was kind of mainstream, seeing them in this project really showed the versatility of them, and I've just thoroughly enjoyed that. But I got to be honest. So as much as this movie it's accredited as a comedy, I think it is a drama, and it is one of those type of films with some romance in it as well. It really brings that all together, and it really delivers a really good film, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I absolutely think All About Who You Know is something you guys should check out. If you are a big moviegoer and you're just looking for a solid movie, put, you know, all the elements of putting a film together, and they really do a good job in every bit of it, I think this is something you should check out. There may not be no buzz going around about it right now, and that's perfectly fine. And it may not be on a major streaming service. It's on video demand, so just at a click of your button on whatever you have, you can get it. You know, this is one of those ones where you see the title, you say, yes, I'm gonna check that out because I heard about it and it seems good. This is absolutely a safe bet to check out. I would highly recommend this one for all you big moviegoers out there. But let me know what you guys think after you check it out. Come back in the comments as always. Give me your feedback and so on. And until the next review, I'll catch you guys later.
Big gold bell.